Love shouldn't feel like labor, okay? Working yourself to death. This is day 6. Okay, this is day 6, guys. This series is about working yourself to death, and mostly females are working themselves to death seriously, stressed out, and can't manage it anymore. My name is Nancy Mitchell. I'm with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Let's get right into this. Let's dive into it, okay? So love shouldn't feel like labor. Shouldn't at all, okay? Now, if your relationship feels like a full-time job, unpaid, you're not in love. You're in survival mode, ladies. You're in survival mode. If that you feel like your love life feels like a full-time job, you're not in love, okay? I'm not in love. I just remember that song. I don't know why I always try to sing and can't sing. I just remember that song. You're not in love if your whole entire relationship feels like, oh my God, it's draining, it's stressful, and it just feels like a job by itself. You are not in love, and you need to get out of that immediately, because that's not serving you any good right now for your life, for your well-being, for your mental health. It's not serving you any at all. Not at all. So please get out. Okay, so number 1, let's go right into it, is going to be the difference between support and sacrifice. You can support and then you can sacrifice. It's 2 different things, okay? You shouldn't lose yourself to love. So you can support your spouse, your husband, your boo, your boyfriend, whoever it is. You can support that person, support them as, doing stuff for them, helping out and, stuff going around. You can help them, you can support them to a limit. When you start sacrificing your dreams, things that you want to do, and say you want to go to school. Let me give you an example. You wanted to go to school, and you tell yourself, okay, I'm not going to go to school because I'm going to have to stay home to make sure that Johnny have his breakfast, his dinner, his lunch. I need to be there because he needs to get his career going, and I need to be there so he can get when you start substituting your goals or your things that you want for your life for his, that's when you know you're in trouble. That's when you know you're sacrificing. You're not supporting him. You're sacrificing him. So anytime you start thinking that I am not going to do this, and this thing is going to improve your knowledge, improve yourself as a person, it's going to improve you in some way. Once you say to yourself, you're going to not do this to improve you, and you're going to do this for Johnny to improve him, you're sacrificing. It's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to improve yourself, your self-worth, your mental health, your peace, your goals, everything that you want for yourself first. When you are doing these things for yourself, only and only then you can start looking to support your boo and say, let me support him. But that scale should always look like this, because you always have to be on top. Always have to be on top. The only time that shifts to an equal amount is when you are married and you're building an empire together, and you're both committed to your business and your growth and everything that you are looking to get for your life. That's when it comes on the same level and you start building together. That's fine. Making sure your name is on everything, ladies. Making sure this is not here and his name is on everything. Whether something go wrong, make sure you have attorneys that make sure documents are there. So if he plans to go there, you can also go there by yourself. You don't have to go there and he's going there with another boo. Be very careful that you look at what you're sacrificing. Number 2 is going to be why emotional work needs to be shared. Teaching and partnership. whatever you have for your relationship, your emotions that you have going for your relationships, that has to be something that you're both gonna sit down and work on. You both gonna ask questions to each other, like, what is it? What are your core values? What is it that you see for us? What is it that you think that we're gonna be? We're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend, or we're just gonna be, fuck buddy or whatever is it that you want to do, that's supposed to be established, okay, at least within the first, I don't know, few months of that relationship. You can play around and whatever, but when it start getting into a few months, you need to start knowing exactly what you're doing. It's either you're going to continue and you're just going to be this guy's side piece or a side chick or side whatever, or you're going to say, okay, are we looking to make this official? Are we looking to make this, something else? You need to start breaking down these things and putting it on the table to say, what are your cards? What are my cards? What are we getting into? So nobody's blindsided onto what the intention of the other person is. That keep it fair, 100%, okay? Number 3 is going to be creating a fair division of labor. Restructuring your relationship dynamics. You have to start looking at whatever labor, whatever work is there to be done within a relationship. You gotta have to start looking at it and say, okay, it's not gonna be one-sided where I'm doing everything. Hell no, not at all. We're gonna come together and we're gonna say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Ladies, once you're living with somebody, okay, start acting like a wife. You start acting like a wife. You start doing wife duties. Be careful. For those ladies that are living with somebody for all 10, 20 years and there's no commitment from that person. There is nothing there to say, nothing, no security. If something happened to that guy and he went to the hospital, you're nobody. You are a nobody. You can't make any decisions. You can't do anything because you're nobody. So you have to make sure you're not living with somebody for years and you don't know what the hell you're doing. He doesn't know what you're doing. And then you're like, oh, I know couples that literally live together and don't want to be married. They both feel the same way. They're both on the same page and they both want that for their life. That's okay too. I'm not telling that you need to get married. Whatever it is that you want for your life and that other spouse need for their life, you should know exactly what the both person needs. And you're both on the same page of what is it that you both need to make this relationship a healthy relationship. Okay? So emotional and physical labor should be shared at all times. Let me recap. Number 1, the difference between support and sacrifice. Very important. Don't sacrifice yourself for a relationship, okay? You shouldn't lose yourself to love. No point in time. Number 2, why emotional work needs to be shared. Your teaching, partnership, all of that needs to be shared at all time. Going to number 3, treating a fair division of labor, restructuring your relationship and your dynamics of what your relationship is. You have to make sure that this is what you want for your relationship. And of course, the other party. Okay? So again, if you know anybody this content can help, please like, share it. DM me if you have any questions, any concerns. If you can relate to my message today, send me a message. Okay? Hit that notification button that every time a video drops, you are notified. Boom. Just like that. My name is Nancy Mitchell. That's all I have for you today. With Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.